Hey guys, Deck Tech here, and I'm going into the Heroic Brawl. As you can see, I'm off to a decent start, 3-1. The 3 games were, first one was Hunter, and he got a slow start, and I just got, the good, as you can see, it's a Tempo Mage deck. I got the good tempo start, and he just couldn't keep up with the race. I think I won on turn 7. The second game was Mirror Match, and he ran the version that spent more time gathering resources with Kabbalist Tome and stuff like that, instead of putting and fighting for board control and pressure, so I ended up winning that one fairly easily. The Nazoth Priest, which again was that was just super easy because that deck's not so good. And then the fourth game was against Shaman, which I lost because it was really close. He was down to just a few cards in hand, and I was really close to turning the corner, but he got both Thunder Bluffs before I found my Flame Strike, and he just flooded the board. And had I found the Flame Strike, I probably would have won, but I had only gone through about 20 of the cards in my deck at that time, so he had pretty good odds on that idea to push the board. So, you win some, you lose some. I chose Tempo Mage because I figured a lot of the meta was going to either be Shaman or Shaman counter decks. So even though Shaman is the better deck, I thought it'd be better to play something different to avoid mirror matches. And of course now this is my most likely second mirror match, whereas I've only seen one Shaman, so whoops. Obviously keeping the Worm because it's a great starting card. I think I want the Arcane Intellect because I think this game is about getting more value. Don't draw one of my 2 drops. I just slipped in. Obviously Flame Strike and Rag are bad right now, but hopefully they will.
If I roll knee.
Oh, okay, so he's Freeze Mage. Which actually, some tempos run Loot Hoarder. Some Barnes tempo runs it. You notice I'm running Ronin, which is not very common. I did that because I expected a lot of Hunter. Sorry, not Hunter. A lot of Warrior, and I wanted to have a lot of late game value to overcome all the armor. Warrior to counter the Shamans. I could have Barnes there for on curve, but I didn't want him to be able to ping my guy. So now he's definitely Freeze, of course. You can see him playing Freeze Mage cards. Pick up the pressure. Because if this game goes late, I think it's in his favor, but and we're already on turn 5, so I'm not doing super hot. I do have Ragnaros, which is traditionally very good against Freeze Mage. He's already used his coin, so we'll see.
The end is coming.
So we could Fireball the Doomsayer. Probably clear the board. Keep my Flame Wanker. Is he worth? It's probably worth it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Do I need Arcane for anything? I just want to protect him from Blizzard, I guess. like I said, I need to
Death is coming!
step up the pressure. So I could do 6 guaranteed damage to it, pretty much guaranteed to kill it.
I wonder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards, so you have to play something.
I knew it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Time runs out
If
on
I
me.
go to 9, could have another cold fight. Then he'd overdraw by 1. He probably doesn't want to do that. So.
Job done. By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power! My fire will burn.
I think that was the better result. Most people don't run polymorph, which is of course part of the reason why Ragnaros is so good against them. So.
Mind if I roll need?
Interesting.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, so. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. Always with the 10. Kinda like this play.
I serve the Fire Lord. Flame on!
Time runs out on me.
So he's gonna be a 2. Which is unfortunate. You always want to proc it early if you can.
I bring life.
Okay. It's not good.
Well played.
Let's negotiate. You concede, and I'll let you live. A new acquisition.
Okay.
Let's make magic.
Unfortunately, he's definitely gonna have it.
Flame on.
'Cause, you know, why wouldn't he? And if he doesn't, then he probably has the second ice block, so it's unfortunate. Just a turn too slow, which probably means I misplayed, but also I have my slow guys in hand, so that's, you know, that was a deck decision right there.
I take your thunder.
Well played. Well played.
Unfortunate. It's also unfortunate that I built my deck specifically targeting two types of decks, and I've seen one match between both of those types that are supposed to be the most common, and it's not going well.
Jaina versus Morgul.
There's another shaman, so
You asked for
let's
it.
see. I like this start for control purposes. Obviously I don't want Antonitis. Okay, maybe even more control. I think I play it and force him to have the response. I don't think I killed the totem. Start pressure face. Puts us in essentially the same position as last time.
For vengeance. Best seats ever. We hunger for vengeance.
Nice. That was perfect. Alright. Nice. Get to reckon on that. And I get to play the barn.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption.
Doing okay. Sarad was another one of my choices that was based on the idea that I was going to face a lot of warriors. Just a kind of another card that just builds on the pressure. Interesting. Control shaman.
Let's show our guests a good time.
That's an interesting choice. I have a lot of ways that I can deal with that. None in hand, of course, but...
Let's negotiate. You can see, and I'll... position.
On with the show!
I think keeping the spell power makes sense. Tempo Mage was admittedly a little bit of a weird choice on my part because I have very little experience with it. But it did seem like a good meta call, so... I wonder how much healing he runs. Spells we can play. I think I just want to sending stuff in. Very close to having him in serious danger. Don't know about playing the Ronin because it's like prime hex target and he probably runs too. Ugh. Sarah. Interesting. Good target for my polymorph. Ooh, good. Good draw. Fortunately, I'm running low on gas, and if he has the hex, I'd be tempted to use it now. If he doesn't have veterans, it would be funny. Could go in now for 8.
What to do? What to do?
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
Don't see that hex. If not, then I win, but yeah. Fortunately, it's very, very good. Playing into AoE a little bit, but I want to be able to play a spell next turn so that the worm can take out the taunt and I can keep the pressure up on the face.
The Earth Mother is near.
It's nice value for me with the polymorph. Very nice value. So good. Good. Clearing the way for Ragnaros a little bit. Alright. Ooh, so that's 11. 11 plus 9 is 21. But I can't get through. Come on, face. Face. Ugh.
Whoops.
It's probably second hex, but if he doesn't have it, then it's game. So. He's out of healing.
I dream.
Yeah, doing well.
Well played.
Oh man. Alright. Got back in the right track.
Jaina versus Brawl.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Okay. So obviously Sarad's out. I think Intellect's out too. That's too slow, too reactive. It's a mid-game card. But Arcane Explosion's specifically in here for Shaman, so we keep that. That is a terrible hand. Obviously. That might slow guys in there. Pretty much every Temple Mage runs Ragnaros, so really the problem is Ronin. But I think, well, yeah, actually, because it might have been Babbling Brook, which is what you want to play early. So it's definitely a deck choice that might come back to hurt me there.
Job done.
Okay. So if we do apprentice, then we've got missiles and blast, but that's not enough to make sure we clear it. So I want to wait a turn so that I can do hero power as well.
Tonight,
So let's see what we
a
get with
tale
farms.
of wonder and magic.
Let's make magic.
Unfortunately, in this deck, Tempo Barnes is usually a whiff because there aren't very many death rattles. You're playing him for the static effects, so you don't like to play him on turn 4 in my build. Other builds run like loot hoarders and a few other things that are good if they come out as just a 1-1, but okay, so now
Was a mistake.
hopefully
Someday I'll be just like you.
ouch. Hopefully he doesn't have AoE. If he does, I'm in trouble. If he doesn't, I'm in a good spot. Alright, so he's going all in on the board. So I could fireball one Trog and ping the whatever that's called, totem.
I wonder.
Or I can intellect. Hope for something a little more efficient. It's nice. But now the question is whether we want to save it.
Time runs out on me.
I don't think I do. That's a lot of damage.
I wonder.
Okay. So it's telling him I didn't get the flame strike, of course. Because had I gotten it, I wouldn't have wasted resources.
I wonder.
So next turn we can Flame Wink or Fireball. Hopefully that takes out 2 of his guys. We can also, next is champion Ping. Just take out 1. He's starting to run low on cards. Oh! 15, so that puts me at 3. That's not good. Yeah, that's probably game. So if I Sarod and Ping, I have no mana left, so that's not the solution. If I Flame Winker and shoot, then I have no mana left, and I lose anyway, so
What to do?
that's
Well
really
played.
unfortunate. Hit where it needed to. That didn't go well, guys. So that's about 7, so I lost 300 gold worth. Let's see what we got. Come on, something good to make me feel better about doing terribly. 40 dust. $80 dust. $120 dust. Oh, classic deck. 160 dust. Well, that's truly unfortunate. 200 dust. 100 some odd. Alright, well, sorry for sucking. Thanks for watching.